Let us will discuss enzymes and types of cofactor. So this enzymes is a very important. This enzymes which is divided two parts is the first one is what is that simple enzymes. So this simple enzymes is and another one is what is that hollow enzyme. So these enzymes which are divided two parts is one is simple enzyme and second one is hollow enzyme. So this hollow enzyme also called as another name is that name is called as conjugated enzymes. So what happens here? What is meant by simple enzyme? It contains in only for one protein is there. So one protein is present, that is called as a simple enzyme. The best example is what is there, pepsin is there. Pepsin and another one is trypsin. The next, this hollow enzyme which is divided two parts is there. Why? Because it has what happened, it's containing only for one protein is there. But what about this here? Protein part. And another one is non-protein part. So protein part is there and non-protein part both are present in hollow enzyme. So it is considered as a conjugated enzyme. So the protein part is called as what is that that is called as apoenzyme. So what is meant by non-protein parts are here? The non-protein part is called as what is that that is a cofactor. So protein part is called as apoenzyme. Non-protein part is called as cofactor. This cofactor which is divided again two parts is there. One is what is that metal ion cofactor. The next another one is what is that organic cofactor. So what is meant by metal ion cofactor? This is very important. So what happens here? This is a protein part is called as apoenzyme. These are total non-protein part is there. So it is not having any protein is there. So what happens here? This metal ion cofactor is tightly attached with so it is not having any protein. So what happens here? These metal ion cofactors are tightly attached with apoenzyme. So the best examples is they like what is that that is a Cu plus 2 cytochrome oxidase. This is the best example of what is that metal ion cofactor. Very simple, metal ion cofactor are tightly attached with apoenzyme. So the best examples is there like a Cu plus 2 cytochrome oxidase. The next organic cofactor is there. This organic cofactor, but also it is divided two parts is there. So what is that sir here? Very simple. This organic cofactor which is divided two parts. One is a coenzyme. And second one is what is that prosthetic group. So what is the very simple here? This coenzyme. What is meant by coenzyme? The best examples are what is there different ways. Especially B vitamin is there. So coenzyme. What is meant by coenzyme? So it is not having any protein. So what happens here? These coenzymes are loosely associated with apoenzyme. So the best examples is what is there that is a vitamin B and thiamine pyrophosphate also present here. Coenzymes are loosely associated with apoenzyme is called as coenzyme. Okay, the best examples are what is there, vitamin B, and another one is thiamine pyrophosphate. The next, what about these prosthetic groups are? These prosthetic groups are, see here, very tightly bonded with what happened, these are apoenzyme is present. So the prosthetic groups are tightly bonded with apoenzyme. So the best examples are what is there, these are heme of the prosthetic group of peroxidase enzyme, the best examples of prosthetic group. So this is the structure of enzymes and types of cofactor. From here, the different types of the cofactor is there. So what happens here, the enzyme which is divided two parts. One is a simple enzyme, hollow enzyme. Simple enzyme, it's contained only for one protein. The best examples are what is there, pepsin and trypsin. The next hollow enzyme, it is but also called as conjugated enzyme, which is divided two parts, is the protein and non-protein part. Protein part is called as apoenzyme, non-protein part is called as cofactor. This which is divided two parts. One is a metal ion cofactor, RNA cofactor. These are tightly attached with metal ion cofactor, that is called as apoenzyme, and RNA cofactor. These are two types, like coenzyme and prosthetic group. So this coenzyme is loosely associated with apoenzyme. These are tightly attached, these are loosely associated, and these are tightly bonded is there.
Liked watching this video, like, comment and subscribe.